Hey, Apex community, John here. A couple updates coming at you here. First of all, the video series is up, and so is the poll, and the voting's all up and ready to go. So make sure to check that out and go through those videos. Get in there, vote, give your input on some possible changes to some rules and programs here with Apex. I'll show you where to find that. Looking for ways to ease up some rules for those that are trading consistently, speed up some payouts. Speaking of payouts, the first was on Saturday. So the request period right now, 1st through the 5th. Those requests started coming in Saturday and Sunday. So today, Monday, was the first business day. The guys are plowing through those already. Already about 1,000 approvals already today, and planning on sending about close to $2 million out today on the first day. You can pop over to the payouts page and check those out yourself. So once again, got them rolling and cranking on some early approvals and early payouts, and plan on getting those sent out every day now. So also I put out a video clarifying for those of you that asked, hey, my payout didn't get approved last period, or I have done some DCA in my account. What do I got to do to remedy this? How does that work? So let me show you where to find that here. So if you hop on over to the Apex website, I'm going to also show you here how to find the poll and the voting. Just go right here to potential. Okay, in the FAQ, potential program changes, community vote. You guys have seen all this. And there's a lot of videos on this page, guys. Like, a lot of people ask for a lot of information and want a lot of details about all this stuff going on. It is several hours of videos, but you can go through them, pop them up on 2 or 3 times speed on YouTube, get through them real quick here. But multiple videos here. Right here, how did Apex handle DCA denials? You can check that out. Down here, now, if you're going to go through and vote, you really do need to have gone through these videos to really understand everything, and really get an idea of what we're dealing with, what we're talking about here. So you really should go through those, skim through those at least, go through them on 2 or 3 times speed. But you absolutely have to watch this one for sure. This one here called The Dilemma. You got to watch this to understand what it is we're trying to do with some of these ideas about changing up some of the rules, some of the payout programs, making that quicker. And then you go right here and click this link right here to vote. Okay, and to vote on those changes and some ideas and different thoughts, and we'll see what we can put together. Okay, so that's where you can find all of that information there. So as you're all aware, I've had some recent issues here with Rithmic, and because of that, plenty of you have said, hey, I haven't been able to take advantage of this. You got to extend it again. So the sale was supposed to end tonight, Monday night. We will go ahead and just extend it for a little over a week here because of some of these issues. Give you plenty of time. So I'm going to extend the sale until next Tuesday night, June 11th. And that's everything that's on sale now. We'll just extend it for you. 90% off, half price resets, 1 day to pass. The special pricing on the 250K accounts. The one other thing I am going to extend is the $85 discount. The $85 discounted rate for the one-time lifetime PA fee on the 250K account. I'm going to push that out to July 15th, not June 15th, July 15th. All right. So you guys have plenty of time to go through and pass those larger accounts. Still get that special pricing. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we are going to extend that for you. These issues are being worked on, and I know they've been a pain in the butt. So we're going to extend this for you. Make sure you got plenty of time there. So as I'm sure you're aware, this was posted earlier from our CEO, Daryl Martin, just letting everybody know that he had talked with executives at Rithmic. They actually did not implement the entire upgrade yesterday, that they did do more testing. They wanted to make sure everything was tested properly and not cause more issues. So this upgrade will allow them to speed traffic across multiple servers and databases, should alleviate the issues we've seen the last few days. We will, of course, fix all accounts negatively impacted during the issues like we've done. We share in your frustration, working with them to have the problem solved as soon as possible. So, Rithmic was good and stable for a long time. Some of y'all, I hear y'all talking about, oh, the Apex server. That's not our server. Okay, that's not an Apex server. Apex has no access to that. Rithmic just set aside a complete separate server assigned just for us. So we're not on a server with all of these other funding companies out there. Okay, we don't have access to it. It's not part of Apex. It's just a dedicated server there, set aside and assigned to us. So no other companies are on it. And this is why sometimes if there's an issue on a Rithmic main server, there might be multiple other companies that have issues and we don't have them because we're on a separate server. Vice versa, if there's an overload on our server, that doesn't affect others. So basically, the server itself is huge. There's plenty of space on the server, right? But with the growth of Apex and the high number of accounts, especially with these 90% off, they've detected spikes of how the data is processed through the databases. So there's plenty of room on the server, but they're needing to split the traffic as far as the way the data comes in to prevent these spike overloads. And they've identified how to do that, split the database into 2 different servers and cause, this causing this problem. Because you've probably seen yourself that everything's good, but these issues happen when? The last couple of days. In the mornings, right when economic news is released and the market goes crazy volatile, right? It's when these spikes happen. The spikes of all these orders out there, the spikes of the data, the ticks, the market going crazy. So that's why they're implementing the split traffic and data to handle those loads and those spikes that keep causing this, okay? So it's great that they've identified it, but it sucks to deal with. And we thought that they were going to be uploaded this weekend, but they wanted to do a little more testing. They're actually working hard today, Rithmic, to finish some of their testing, go through it in hopes of them doing an update today during the market close between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, but we will keep you updated on this. So we're pushing Rithmic as hard as we can to get them to fix this. We apologize for the issues. We do. You have a genuine apology from me and from Daryl. We know how frustrating it is. We know you're frustrated. It's extremely frustrating for us as well because, as you know, when this happens and charts get locked up and you can't get out, maybe the market's flying in your direction and in your favor and big old profits, right? And when that happens, we let you keep those, right? We take that hit, or it could go against you and cause losses. And what do? Well, we go through and restore those accounts that were lost for the day. That's a ton of work on our staff and on our back end. So we feel the pain as well. No, not near as much as you. I understand the frustration. I'm not trying to take away from that, but it's a pain in the butt for us too, and a lot of drama too. So I assure you, we are very frustrated with it as well and pushing them to get this fixed because it is a nightmare on our staff. So, and it's not the perfect scenario, but we are trying to do everything we can to make these rights for you because as traders ourselves, we'd want the same thing. So we're doing everything we can to make that right for you and push it through. So just a reminder, when this happens, don't go in and just cancel that account because we can't go in and fix and reset a canceled or inactive account for you. So again, you have both mine and Daryl's apology on this, heartfelt apology. We are doing everything we can to make it right and to get it resolved with them. We're going to go ahead and extend the sale for you and doing everything we can. So we're glad they found the solution, identified what's causing this during the spikes. So hopefully they do make that update tonight and we'll see some progress there. So we do anticipate the update taking place and making a huge difference. We also understand if you might just be tired of it, right? And we do have other networks. Not any network is perfect. All networks have issue at times. We do also have Tradevate. You can still trade on Ninja. I'm not telling you to move over, just saying there are options. We're not able to move you from one to the other. They're different systems, but those are also at 90% off. And again, we're extending that sale. So keep you updated. And hopefully they make some good progress on that. So technical issues are never fun to deal with, and they're the biggest frustration of online trading. Technical issues can happen all over, in any market, any industry, any type of business, even our personal life, right? Technical issues with electronics, with banking, with whatever. Happens everywhere. Did you see what happened this morning? Literally the same time when the news came out, literally the same time there was a Rithmic issue. You see what happened on the NYSE? Like their data went nuts. They had glitches everywhere. Um, Dozens of stocks everywhere were being misquoted, had to halt trading. Um, like some stocks showed like 99% drops. Like, Berkshire Hathaway, like, $600,000 was showing for like $80 or something ridiculous. Like it was all jacked due to technical glitches. That happens. It's no excuse. It sucks, and we want to get it fixed. But yeah, some pretty major stuff today. So, but a couple just quick tips and tricks here. Now, I'm not taking away from what happened. There was rhythmic issues, plain and simple. Okay, but sometimes before or after or even during, but especially in just random times when there's not known rhythmic issues, do you feel like you have an issue or something like holding up or something slow, but then you post somewhere and like all these other people are like, no, I don't have an issue. Works just fine for me. And you're like, well, what the hell? Right? So, a couple tips and tricks here that could help you out. Just quick computer maintenance type stuff. Trust me, I've been here, done this. Like on your system, when you're trading, like make sure to keep it clean. Don't have anything else extra open that you don't absolutely have to have. And believe it or not, huge things that screws with your resources, having Facebook open or having like videos playing or anything like that. Like keep it clean. Like don't use anything else if you don't have to. Also your internet. Make sure you're using hardwire, like connected in, not Wi-Fi. Um, this is a big one, guys, especially when the markets are going nuts and volatile and crazy and news and just spiking everywhere, boom, 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 tick, 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 tick. The more charts you have open, the more tick, 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 tick that your computer is having to keep up with and resources having to keep up with, and your graphics card to print them on the chart for you to see. And when you've got too much open, that can really tie some things up and delay things. You add on top of that you're adding in tons of orders, and some of you may be using like hundreds of micros times 20 accounts times, right? That can be very, very intense up there. So don't have extra charts if you don't need them. It ties up resources. Or overload these charts with crazy amount of indicators that maybe you don't need or don't really use, because every single one of those indicators calculates and moves based on every tick, 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 and you're just tying up, right? So be very mindful of what you need there. Also a big one, how many days of data do you have loaded, right? Like I see some people open up their big workspace and every single chart has 30 days of data on it. Do you know how much data, like if you're trading NQ, do you know how much data that is? 30 days. Now, maybe you have a particular chart, like a big 15-minute chart overview, top-down trading, that needs 30 days, but you're focused in, zoomed in, scalping type, day trading in and out. Does any indicator on there really need 30 days? Like you may only need a couple of days. Like that can make a huge difference as far as the number of days you have loaded. Try it and you'll see it makes a big difference. Also, make sure every day before you're trading to open and close Ninja and actually literally restart your computer. Clear cache on your systems. Clean up your computer. Keep it clean. And a big thing, this will shock you if you've never done this. If you're using NinjaTrader, clear your NinjaTrader cache and database. It will literally shock you the difference that makes and how much you've got in there if you've never checked it before. Like to the point where you might be sitting there a while it cleans up. And if you're not sure how to do that, literally just Google it, and there's videos that will walk you through it. How to clear cache NinjaTrader 8 right there. There's some instructions right there. You just pop over here to a video from Rod. It's a great video from Rod showing you how to delete those. Like I'm talking like gigabytes stored in there. Like go through, clear your NinjaTrader 8 database that you don't need, and clear your cache. It will shock you the difference. So check those out. keep it clean. Just a couple little tips there that might help you day to day there. Okay, so again, guys, thank you for your patience and your understanding. Again, we apologize for these difficulties. We're pushing hard for Rhythmic to get them fixed. And due to this time you've missed out, we are going to extend everything for you there, and even extend that one-time fee out to July 15th. Again, please make sure to go in and vote and give your input. Again, go to the Apex website, go to the FAQ, just type in potential or type in vote. It'll pop right up. Go through that, give your vote. We're striving to make Apex better all around and work through these growing pains. Thank you so much.